I haven't really introduced myself properly during the day, but Cornelius Lysaght is my name, and with me, just picking up her microphone here, is Lizzie Kelly. I'm not going to go on about the weather. I'll tell you what I'm going to go on about. Novice point-to-point champions from Devon and Cornwall, male and female. A heck of a lot of them have done pretty well, one of which was you.
Yeah.
And you've won, Grade 1 winning rides, Cheltenham Festival winners, well-known face, well-known broadcaster, and things have gone really well since you used to run around places like this.
Yeah, and I think that Devon and Cornwall has a very good reputation for producing good jockeys, and even the jockeys that don't decide to make the plunge and turn professional, even the people who've remained within the point-to-point ranks and the amateur ranks, are still some of the best in the country. You could list off the names, but obviously...
Well, I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of Millie Wonnacott, who's doing really well this season. I think she's had an injury, hasn't she? But
yeah.
She was just getting going. And some of the... Bryony Frost, I think, must be another one. Megan Nichols is riding lots of winners on the flat. So that's just the female riders.
Yeah.
Male-wise, the list is
well, I
long.
mean, you had Ian Popham, Nick Schofield.
Yeah. Is that because this is just a really horsey area, or are there just lots of good people around, or a bit of both?
I think you've got the benefit of it being a really keen sort of point-to-point area with the sort of opportunity to get young amateur jockeys from the large professional training, like Paul Nichols'
and Philip Hobbs has been very supportive, hasn't he? Yeah.
So it feeds the young lads that are working for those big yards, gives them rides, gives them experience. So then when they ride on the track, they're not wet behind the ears because they've had 6 point-to-point rides at the weekend. It's a very good system, and it sort of churns out quite experienced and good riders. And I think point-to-pointing ideally would be the first start for any jockey, really.
Or as the guy we're just talking to, pony racing, Finn Muirhead was talking to us a few moments ago, he's got his first ride today. He was pony riding, so getting them going even younger than point-to-points.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, pony racing is an absolute, it's brilliant because it's not so much the actual riding, it's the weighing out, it's going down to the start, it's organising yourself at the start, knowing the start is actually when the race is actually going to start. You don't want to get left behind, and it's the little things like that that are just as important as the actual race riding. So it doesn't really matter that it's actually just a pony race is a 1 mile flat race and you're going to go and ride in a 3 mile chase, because it's all the other stuff that you learn when you're pony racing.
It's build, isn't it?
Absolutely, of course.
You get that. And of course, if you start riding at Cheltenham or York or whatever it is on day one, it can't be as good as going around Ottery St Mary when you've got a change in the boot and it's all a bit organised chaos, isn't it? But and I don't mean that in even vaguely rudely. That's what a point-to-point is. Anyway, look,